Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So yeah, this is a Sunday chat, but of course I am pre-recording this, so it's actually Saturday, May 28th. Pre-recording this, of course, so I can edit tonight and upload it tomorrow. And of course, you know, we're gonna drink this crap again. I got nothing else. So, Duke, never mind the New Holland that's out mowing. The guy's son of a bitch in this guy's yard again because he's too lazy to come and do his own damn yard. So, well, he's not even home. Hasn't been home for. He came home a couple weekends ago for like 20 minutes and then he left. So, what do you know? So, yeah. Probably haven't, I haven't shown you guys this yet, but I just literally got done cleaning off the workbench. The heater's gone. There's some junk laying here. The junk's actually over there now. Still got my steel pile, which I have to get a bin for that as well. But I'll show you here in a little bit what it looks like. It's not perfectly clean, but at least it's not full of shit. I mean, I got a lot more room here now. So, but yeah, so what's been going on? Not a heck of a lot. It's been on the warm side, which is a good thing. And been rainy here and there. It rained a little bit earlier. Not a whole heck of a lot. I don't even know why this son of a bitch is even out mowing because the grass is wet. Like my grass is not wet because I keep mine short, but this guy's grass is a little bit tall, and tall grass is going to hold a lot of moisture. So I could even see the moisture coming out of his mower deck because of, you know, it's just so freaking wet. Like, apparently it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, but I don't know. This is a little bit of a thing I like to, a little rant, I guess I could call it. I wish that weather people would either know what the hell they're talking about or don't speak at all. Because what's pissing me off is that I'm watching the Weather Channel, the actual Weather Channel, okay, the famous one, okay, and they've been saying for the last 4 days, 5 days, whatever the fuck it's been, that we've been in for severe thunderstorms. Nothing tornado warned, just severe thunderstorms. It's been like that, I think, ever since freaking last Sunday. Or since last Saturday, because last Saturday is when we had that storm roll through around 10:30ish. So that didn't really do a heck of a lot either. It had a lot of lightning in it, but that was basically it. It had a little bit of rain here and there. And that's basically it. And we did get some rain, you know, throughout the week. We actually did get enough rain to where the water tank at the farm is full now, because we collect rainwater so we can water our gardens. Because it saves us trouble having to haul water from the house. We had to do that once because we didn't get enough rain that one time, you know, so had to water the gardens from the house, which is not something I really like to do, but thank God for Big Red and the trailer and, you know, 3 5-gallon pails of water, or, you know, pails. So yeah, we had 3 of those, and they were 5 gallons each, so, you know, saved the haul quite a bit of water. So, but it pisses me off that I watch the Weather Channel and they say, okay, well, yeah, you're in for this and that. They've been talking, you know, the middle of the United States, which is just, you know, over there, you know, like Oklahoma and Texas, and, you know, just basically what's all here in the center of the U.S. They've been saying that we've all been in for severe weather, and, you know, down south, they have been getting their storms. That one day they got like 8 tornadoes in one day, so that was pretty freaking nuts. But up here, they've been saying that we've been in for a chance of thunderstorms, and we kind of never really get them. We may get like a little sprinkle. That's about it. Sprinkles, kind of like, fuck all. It doesn't really matter to us. So, I just wish that they would. Well, what pisses me off is that I watched the Weather Channel that say yes, you're in for severe. And they said that we were supposed to be in severe until Sunday, which would be tomorrow, or today, when you guys see this video. And then I go watch a different weather channel, which is our local weather. They say that, no, you're not in for severe, you're not in for anything like that. Maybe just a little bit of a freaking shower. Well, that kind of, puts us off because, one company says that, yeah, you're going to get severe, and another place says, no, you're not going to get it. You're going to get fuck all for weather. And I'm like, really? May I have your God? Do you people not know what the hell's going on? And I'm sitting here watching the Weather Channel, and they were live streaming a tornado that was in Oklahoma or wherever the hell it was, or Tennessee or whatever. And they have this radar thing that scans, like, it'll scan the thunderstorm or whatever and see what the thunderstorm is doing. Okay. Well, it actually shows kind of like where it's like a digital it's all digital, the screen, because it shows the outer thunderstorm and where the tornado's at and lightning and all this crap. But here's the thing. Ooh, he hit something big. That's not good. He's alright. But the thing is that even though this is the Weather Channel, this is the actual Weather Channel, okay? Their radar is off by 3 to 5 minutes, however long it takes. Do you not think that within that 3 to 5 minute span, that tornado could be hitting someone's house? Like, why do you not have live, up to date, this very second radar? They make tons of fucking money, but you're telling me that they can't afford this top of the line shit. It's all cheap. To me, it's cheap because what the hell is he gonna do now? Is he gonna come by here? I don't know if he's coming down this road or not. Doesn't sound like it. Pick up your deck. What is wrong with not picking up your fucking deck? Like, you're gonna buy new scalping wheels every year. That's what pisses me off. People do not know how to pick up their mower decks when they're traveling down the road. No, just let it drag on the road, I guess. Stupid idiot. Whatever. But the thing is, it ticks me off that people are sitting here watching them, and they're saying, don't look out your windows, run for cover or whatever. Okay, well, your freaking radar is off. I mean, when you say, like, when you tell someone, okay, well, I think it's time that you go in your basement, you're looking at a radar from like 3 to 5 minutes ago. It's too late. It's probably already on top of the fucking house. Like, you're just better off if you're a homeowner. If you know that a thunderstorm is going to be coming, or a severe storm, or a tornado warning storm, or whatever the hell it is, your best chances are to be going out there and looking out your window, or whatever. Like, I understand that you could get struck by lightning and shit. But if you live in the middle of, like, if you live in farmland, and there's nothing around you, you can see for miles. So the radar is slower than the storm is moving very quick, and their radar is 3 to 5 minutes off. And we're supposed to, to me it doesn't make any sense, because all I see is trouble. They talk about it way ahead of time, before the storm, if the storm's even 10 miles away from you, they're going to sit there and tell you, okay, well, you're the one that's that could be in the path of this. But, you know, some people still want to be able to see what's going on the radar, and the radar's way the hell off. You're looking at a radar from 3 to 5 minutes ago, and that tornado could already be on top of you. You know, I see no point in it, and they might as well just not even talk, because their information is out of whack. You know, it's just, to me, that's just the way it is. I don't see no purpose in it. They say, don't be outside when you hear thunder, because you could get struck by lightning. You know, don't be looking out windows, whatever. Well, if your shit's going to be all the hell, we might as well. You know, because we're not going to see anything. It's useless, I think. I mean, and then yet they sit there and they keep repeating the same old thing all the time. Yeah, you could be in direct line. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I think we heard it the first time. I mean, yeah, there's probably new people that are coming on, and, you know, they got to make sure that they're aware of it too. But I see no point in it, because your shit is all out of whack. It's all out of whack. To me, it is. I mean, 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, see, their radar scans every 3 to 5 minutes, and that gives you a new update of where the storm has moved. So if the storm is here on the last scan, okay, well, 3 to 5 minutes later, depending on how fast the storm moves, the storm could be over here. You know, like, where's that radar that's giving you live feed of where, you know, where it's in between, you know, like, to be honest with you, my radar is just, you know, the Weather Channel's app on my iPad, and that will only go so far. But you know what? It's actually up to date. It actually freaking tells me what's going on this very minute. I know where the storms are, because it goes up to a certain amount of, like, certain amount of hours. You know. So, of course, well, I mean, they're doing it live, but, you know, it still seems off from my radar. My radar seems to be bang on every time. It's because, you know, it's a satellite radar. Well, that's what theirs is too. It's just that it's a different kind of a setup. And they were saying that the white, I guess apparently the red was the storm or whatever the fuck it was, but the white was supposed to be debris. Like if the light blue is supposed to be the tornado, and then it's supposed to be a white, which is supposed to be like homes and trees and things like that are actually being picked up and flown around. Okay. Well, that makes no fucking sense to me, because I'm looking over here on the, you know, at the, like, ahead of the storm, and all that's basically white too. So you're telling me that's all debris too? I think that's just rain. That's what I think that is, because it's crap. Because where the tornado's at, it's all white around it, right? Because that's how their radar works. Well, I'm looking over here. This whole half of the storm's all white too. And they said that the white is supposed to be debris, which is homes, trees, cars, trucks, whatever. So you're telling me that the storm is picking up all kinds of shit over here too? I kind of highly doubt it. Unless you're talking like 400 miles an hour winds, you know, but I don't see that happening, so. I kind of think that they don't even know what the hell they're talking about either. It really kind of makes me wonder about these weather people. Because I don't think they're very accurate. You know. I mean, yeah, they give you a heads up, which is, you know, a good thing, but don't be giving us fucking radar that's not even accurate. You know. This is another thing that ticks me off. And of course, well, they have the maps, and they show, you know, like one half of the country, and in the middle, which would be us, and then they would show the other half. You know, they changed it now a little bit. So, okay, well, when they show the middle of the country, right now they're only showing the middle of the country because that's where most of the storms happen. Okay. Well, apparently, Minnesota, which is all the way up here even, that we were in for severe. Did you think that I can't see that because you got the fucking, you know, the title thing going on up here? You know, it says severe thunderstorm watch or whatever, you know, or the time and the date, you know, whatever. That's kind of in the line of my sight of where I'm looking for my radar. You know, I'm looking. I don't care what the hell goes on in Oklahoma because I don't live there. way they have the radar, it's supposed to show all the way from Canada down, halfway down to, like by Oklahoma, or even sometimes it'll make it all the way down to Texas. They're giving you kind of like a wide view of that. Well, when they do that, they put the frickin' title, or whatever the hell they call that, a banner or whatever, they put that right over where I live. And I'm like, that does me no fucking good. It does no good for me. And so the last 2 days, I've been watching the radar, and I can't tell if I'm still in severe or if I'm out of severe, because they got the fucking banner in the way. I can't see, what's going on. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell they're trying to prove. And then they put like another little radar, like when they're live streaming or whatever the fuck they do, they have another little screen off in the corner. That's another radar map, and that's supposed to do, one part of the country at a time. Okay, well, I'm okay with that. But the thing is that it doesn't move. It's not a live moving radar image. It's just a still. It's like a shot, a picture. That does no good for me. I need something that's actually moving in order for me to see what the hell's going on. So I'm just better hopping on my fucking iPad, or, going on my computer and checking my radar there. And I can't even use the fucking radar on my phone, because it's all jacked up. And that's, of course, the Weather Channel app. So, I mean, this is what's been going on. Nothing frickin' loads. Nothing frickin' loads anymore. It's stupid. It just says getting your local weather. Well, where the fuck's my local weather? Okay, well then you switch over to another town that I have set. So now it's finally coming in. Well, it wouldn't fucking come in earlier. Like, how stupid can this fucking get? And of course now they changed it here too. Now it looks like we're not in for any fucking thing. Like, why do you fucking say shit and nothing, and then nothing happens? You change it. That's why I don't even, really like looking at the radar, because the radar is always off. It's never accurate, or they change it. Yesterday they were saying that we were in for severe. Today we were supposed to we were supposed to get some rain. I don't see our rain. It's just, I don't know what to really say, because it's kind of frustrating, because it's just like nothing's like really working to my liking anyway. Maybe it's working to your, if you live in Oklahoma or whatever, maybe it works for you because your state is not blocked like mine is. They got that stupid banner right over my freaking state. I can't see what the hell's going on. I don't know if I'm in a severe or if I'm in a freaking tornado warning. It's like, make the screen bigger then and get that shit, raised up some more then, or get rid of it. It was just fine before they fucking changed the shit. So I don't know. So it's just a little bit stupid, I think, because nothing's really working out with them anyway. I mean, when we had our last cable company, well, we switched over to DirecTV, obviously, but our last local company, they had their own weather thing going on too, and they would show statewide, or country. They would show the whole United States, but then they would also zoom in, onto my area, and at least I could see what the hell was going on. But the Weather Channel, I can't see that. I have to go on the iPad, and I can't use my phone half the freaking time because it doesn't work. Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. And my phone doesn't need any updates. It's not saying that it needs any updates, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Their app is shit. So, well, whatever. I just wish that, they would, I mean, you know that they make damn good money, so why aren't they freaking, bettering their shit, So, I don't know, maybe there's, they just spent, I don't know how much money into getting chase vehicles of their very own. Well, to be honest with you, we didn't need it, because they didn't need their own chase vehicles as well, because there's millions of other ones out there that are storm chasing as well. So I'm just saying, but you know, I mean, they basically get their money for free, you know. So I mean, it's just whatever. But they just need to fix their shit and get it to, you know, so it works. It doesn't work for me. So, but whatever. I don't care. Fuck it, whatever. I don't really even. I mean, yeah, I'll watch it, but I basically just watch it to see the live streams and whatnot. So, and I don't even. I used to kind of. I have a little bit lately. Watching some of those severe storms live on YouTube, because there's a lot of storm chasing channels out there that you can watch, and I watched them, and they got new stuff, you know, new software and new, you know, upgraded equipment, and their equipment I think is just as gay as it was before, because I think last year, before they got this stuff, they hardly ever lost their signal, you know. I mean, they were always now they're always dropping connections, like, oh, the live streamer interrupted the stream or whatever, or has stopped streaming or whatever, but really he's never stopped streaming, you know. I don't know if there's still kinks or I don't know what they changed. I mean, they said that they got better equipment, but I don't see any better in it, because you're losing a lot more, you know, connection now than you were last year when you had the older junk. So I don't know. It's kind of frustrating, but whatever, you know. So, but yeah, and if you guys have kind of maybe noticed, I have done a little bit of live streaming myself. I mean, the videos are not up anymore. I don't really plan on giving them up unless they're really good, but the last few live streams that I have done, which were just a few days ago, they were just kind of a test. Because we were supposed to get some good storms. It showed that there were some good storms coming. And then by the time they got here, of course, then my camera decided to be a jackass and didn't want to work. My webcam, so I had to figure out what the hell was going on with there. Well, that took about an hour. Come to find out, it was just, you know, that I had that long cable on there and that wasn't going to work. So I took the cable off. Had to move the webcam. So, I mean, it took a while for me to get my live streaming to work. But I don't think I'll be doing any live streaming tonight or probably even tomorrow, because they're not talking any storms now. So, but yeah, so I kind of wouldn't mind getting another computer, like one that can, you know, can handle live streaming to YouTube or to Google Plus. Anyway, that's where I go. I just go through Google Plus. I would like to buy another, like a cheaper computer, so I can take the camera with me, kind of like, you know, I can actually move the webcam. I mean, like, I can actually, like, put the computer in the garage or whatever, and I can put the big door up, and you guys can actually see more of a view of, you know, what's going on, because I got the webcam in the window, and I can only move that so much, because there's only so much you can see, because there's either a tree in the way, or the window's in the way, or the top of the house is in the way, or the ground's in the way, whatever. If I could actually stand outside with it, then I could move it around. What's that damn noise? Sounds like frickin' firecrackers going off, but they don't do anything. Stupid. But yeah, so I've just been kind of wanting. I don't really want storms, but yet I kind of want them as well, because I kind of want to live stream a little bit. I didn't know if I was going to do any live streaming this year or not. I know that I did some last year, but I didn't really get any, you know, like any views really. Well, of course, by the time I'm, you know, live streaming, people are probably either at work or they're just getting off of work and they want to relax or something, you know. So all I can do is just live stream when I can, and you guys just have to watch it. Guess whenever you guys got the time to watch it. So, But yeah, so hopefully we'll get some some thunderstorms later on or something. We don't really need anything right now, so but whatever. I'll give you a little garden update here quick too. Our potatoes are coming up. Our peas are coming up. And I think there's something else that's coming up too. I don't remember what it was now. But that's basically all that's coming up. Nothing else is coming up yet. So, and I went and took a look at the oats that my friend planted, and they haven't come up yet. I think it's been about a week now since he seeded, so I thought maybe they would have just started peeping up, but I guess not. He really does need to come spray for weeds though, that's for sure. But he's talking about just putting the sprayer on Big Red, and I could just run around and spray, but I got kind of a lead thumb, you know, and I'm going to want to probably give her, and I don't know if his sprayer could probably take a beating or not. I'm sure he's hard on it too, but I got more power than his too. You know, he's just got a Sportsman 500. I got an 850. So more power, more torque, you know. It's just more heavier too, so. But we'll see what happens. He probably should show up here eventually. I did see him in town a couple days ago. And yes, but we did use the burn tank for a second time this year. We cleaned out the old yellow car at the farm. We're cleaning that out a little bit. We're about 90% done with the trunk because half the shit we didn't even want. We thought that we would want it, but come to find out, the rats have gotten to it and whatnot. So that was a bad idea doing that, but whatever. We didn't really know at the time, so that's how you learn. So yeah, we're cleaning out the car, that old tan-colored car. So it's going to be quite interesting. But we sure burned a lot of shit and got the fire nice and hot. Pretty hot, you know. So, but yeah. Another investment that I'm going to make, I don't know when I'll make the investment. It'll probably be pretty soon. I'm going to invest in, well, they're like sunglasses. I think I might have talked about this before, but it's a pair of sunglasses, but it's got a built-in camera in it, and I thought they did a decently good enough job, because there's a farmer on YouTube that uses them, and it's got a GoPro as well, but he mostly just uses the sunglasses, and I think they turn out decent. So I think I may invest in a pair of those. There is some on eBay, and I think that will be something I might want to invest in, because you know, it'd be a lot easier because I wouldn't have to carry the frickin' camera with me all the time. I could just basically you know, put it on my eyes and frickin' forget it, you know. So frickin' junk, man. God. So that's what I may invest in next. I think they're called Go Vision or something like that. So that might be another investment I might make too. But they're kind of expensive. But each guy sells them. Everyone sells them for a different price, so it's hard to know. So, but yeah, I guess I'll give you guys a quick little shot of the workbench here. I'll just take you guys off my tripod. I got rid. Damn fly, get out of here! I got rid of the heater. I keep the box here because I put my camera on that because I don't always have the tripod with me. I bought oil, which is to oil this thing up. And I fixed the this here. This board was coming up because when I used the vise, it pulls up on this board, and this board's not meant for that. So I ran a couple of leg bolts through it, here and here. I didn't have the right. See, this would take, you know, like a socket. Well, I didn't have the right kind of socket for that. I didn't think I had any for the drill. But I forgot that I did have some in my tool kit. They were not meant for the drill. They were actually meant for a ratchet screwdriver kind of thingy. And I put them in the drill, and the drill seemed it didn't break the thing off or anything. But the drill sure gave the drill a good workout, because those things are they're really long and they're kind of thick too. So the time I got the leg bolt all the way down, the drill was just at like a slow crawl, and the lights and stuff started dimming. So it's like, yeah, that's probably the hardest I've ever worked my drill. So thank God I don't have to run D2, because if I would have had to run anymore, I probably would have blew the motor up. But the drill took it. I really probably should have invested in an impact wrench or impact screwdriver or impact drill, because those are, you're not going to be so hard on them. But how often I guess would I be running in leg bolts? Probably not that freaking often. Often that would be worth to invest in one. And plus they're battery operated. I don't think I can find any that have a cord on them, and that's what I want. So batteries are useless because I don't use them enough. So, but yeah, so the workbench is cleaner. Just want to get rid of that scrap metal, but I don't want to take that down to the field. So I may have to put them in a bag or something, and then I guess go out into the farm there or something, out in the field and in the trees there, and maybe dig a big hole and then just bury them or something, because the nails are useless. All these nails here came out of the pallets that I had. That came out of those. This came out of my friend's baler. The chain broke, and a few other pieces and whatnot. So I would just end up putting them in a bag or something and just burying them. That's about all I can do with it. So, but yeah, so there you go, guys. Here's a little bit Sunday update. Should a little bit of a long one, but yeah. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing for videos, because there's not much going on right now. I'm caught up. I may just start doing update videos. Well, I'm going to have a couple more videos probably coming up, but that's when my orders get here, and that may take a little while. So, because yeah, I got my knives, but I haven't gotten my Harbor Freight order yet. I had ordered a few things at Harbor Freight, so I'll be making a video on those, but just won't be anytime soon, because they usually take about 2 to 3 weeks to even freaking get here. So what I'll do for 2 or 3 weeks, I don't know. I may just not even upload any videos. I will probably live stream if there's storms going on or something, but in other words, I'm not going to bother. Because there ain't nothing going on. So, oh yeah, another thing, I got some screwdrivers behind you guys, Stanley or whatever, and then there was one that I covered in grease. I used it to try to remove a tube of grease in my grease gun, and I got grease all over it, and I did that last year, and I haven't cleaned it since. I finally cleaned it, though, today, so she's back up there with all her other friends, and yes, they're all in a neat little row, too. Let me show you. So, yeah, they'll stay like that, I guess, until I need them. I think it was this guy right here that I got all grimy and shitty. So cleaned them up, made them look good. I just used Dawn dish soap. That works the best for removing grease. It's not very hard on stuff either. So that's what I just did. That's car coming down this road. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it was interesting. But yeah, so that's basically it. It's really all I got, because much else going on. We'll probably eventually get into the gate project whenever I can get into that. I also have to put some money away, because I still have to order stuff for Big Red, and Big Red's gonna need a whole new overhaul kit. I gotta get a kit for him, so because he's due for a lot of everything. I already got everything for the John Deere. The John Deere's ready to go. I'm just gonna do that in July. Do it all in July and be fucking done with it. And then I gotta get the stuff for Big Red. Big Red will be good. Probably by July I'll probably have to make new fuel for the trimmer. The tiller's gonna need an oil change, but I'm not gonna do that until fall. Because I don't know if I did it last year. Might have did it last year, I think. So that's gonna get an oil change this fall before I put it to sleep. I gotta put fuel stabilizer in it too. So, and I'm gonna get a whole big whack of shit for the chainsaw too, because I got a couple trees that I gotta knock out. I know I knocked one out in the field, out in the grain field. You guys have seen that seeding video? That guy was telling me to go get rid of that tree because he whacked his drill into it a couple times. So I don't have a lot of fuel left, and I at least wanted to keep half like a half a tank in the saw and another half a bottle of fuel, which would give me a full tank in the saw. So I want to at least keep a full tank, in the saw for emergencies. So I'm going to probably end up picking up more in a couple of months. And then I got another tree in the field, in the hay field, down there in the ditch. That needs to get the fuck out. And then I got that other tree in the woods there that I got to work on too, that I've been working on for like the last 2 years. I've just been taking my time with it. And that tree will be gone once I get that done. And then I got trees all along the property there I got to knock out there at the farm. So I got to trim those trees back, or they're going to they're going to take over and I'm not going to have any fields left, right? So got to tame that shit a little bit. So that's why I got a steel, because I know it's up for the job. So if I would have gotten something cheap, I know Husky probably would handle it too. It's just those other cheaper brands that just ain't gonna do fuck all. They're basically freaking useless to me. So I need a real saw, and I got a real saw, so that's gonna work fine for me. So anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna probably take off. This video's long enough as it is. But yeah, so just a little Sunday chat with you guys. It's not gonna be. I'm probably gonna do these every Sunday. It just depends on. I may not do it every Sunday, depending on what's going on during the week, because I don't know what I'm planning on making videos this week coming up, because there's nothing to really do. Yeah, I could do a mowing video, but I didn't plenty of those last year. So, and I mowed a couple days ago. So I trimmed too. So I don't know. I'll have to probably make up something. I know that I gotta let that grass up in the field down there grow up a little bit, and then brush hog that, because that's just for double strike. So, but I'm probably not gonna let it get too much taller, because then it's just gonna be a pain in the ass to mow later. So he'll just have to deal with it the way it is. Probably go down there probably next week and probably mow it. Because with all this rain and shit that's been going on, and this warm weather, I'm sure it's come up quite a bit since the last time I was down there. So, so it's getting there. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, take her easy. Thank you.